So I noticed this is technically my second session, but I noticed this formation on AMD, so I made my entry. It was super large size unintentionally because I made an entry at the break of the 1 minute, but it just so now I have 30 shares left. Okay, so that's my day. Wow. Okay. I run out of shares. Um, so I was, as you can see, I changed clothes and everything because I was gonna take my break, but I just saw this struggle and it was so obvious. So I I just kept seeing dojis, and even though the market was strong, it was approaching the R3 level. So I couldn't record my entry because I was uh, I was just looking at the computer, and I saw the 20 moving average change slope. So I just grabbed my hotkey controller to make my entry, and I didn't think twice about it. So so I tried to run the recording program as soon as possible. But you can see I had my entry at 97.94 with a stop loss of 98.3, something like that. I didn't want to give it more of a stop loss because then it will just continue gapping up. So I made my entry at the break of the 1 minute, but it pulled back with strength. So it actually, when I press the button, it made me enter here at this price, 97.96, and I had a stop loss here. So the my size was 6 cents uh, between my entry and my stop loss. So in total, I had 281 shares, which is way more than I'm used to. So 281, so 25 by 281. So it's 8 cents. 8 cents was 1 hour. So that's fairly that's too little. That's less than 10 cents, which is the minimum that I usually want to do. And so it was pretty crazy. I did make my entry at every 10 cents. I took a partial 50, 30. So yeah, it was a good trade at the end. Pretty crazy trading session, but I managed. Um, one good trade, one one bad trade because the moving average wasn't curling down. What is it right here? You can see that we were still curling up. So and we got out with slippage, so that's bad. That's not good. And then weird entry because of the pullback, but I made my entry here, and you have the moving averages cross. So this is an A plus setup. This is an A plus setup. This is a C setup because you don't have the moving average scrolling down. So but and then what is it? I took this PayPal trade as a test to see if we can have a rejection. So I don't know if I should count it because my intention was just to test to see if it's a good idea to take this kind of trade. Um, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll count it just for the sake of of clarity and transparency. But I shouldn't really count this trade, but I will count it. So I'll do. But I'm never gonna do that again because it's obvious that the S3 level is not a good idea to trade a stock, even if it's trading within this range. It's better to look for other options, as you can see by my other two AMD trades. So that's it. Very short second session, but it was unexpected. But I had to take it. I had to take this trade. So that's it. That's finally it for today.